Welcome back, Towners. Today we're going to make a sweet chili pork bowl. Let's get it. Alright, Towners. To start off this recipe, we have our vegetables already pre-chopped. We have some cilantro, some red bell peppers, some lime zest, some onions, and also some lime wedges cut off to the side. Alright, we have a bowl here, and we added in our cauliflower rice. This cauliflower rice is frozen straight out of the bag. You can see the ice crystals on the top of most of it. This is a large amount. This is about 4 cups of cauliflower rice. We basically just put this straight into the microwave it took about 8 or 9 minutes to cook this because it was a large amount. Generally, when I do a smaller amount, like 1 or 2 cups, it only takes about 5 minutes to cook, but just put it in there uncovered and just cook until it's done. Nothing fancy or anything about it. For our skillet, we have a cast iron skillet. We added in some olive oil to it. We put in our red peppers and onions. Season that with some salt and pepper and just basically saute that up real quick until it was softened and it still kept its crunch. It took about 3 minutes for that. Now we have some dual action going on here. We have a second pan here. In the pan that had our onions and peppers in it, go ahead and just add in your ground pork and start to break that up with however or whatever method you use, spatula, potato masher, or whatever you use. Season that with some salt and pepper and just continue to grind that up. In our pan on the left, we turned on the heat and we added in some roasted peanuts, some water, as well as some sugar substitute. And we're basically just going to cook that down until the water reduces out. The peanuts, they're going to keep their crunch to them because we're just cooking out the water, and we're basically going to turn these into sugar coated peanuts. Just continue to cook that meat down and brown that up. Once all of the liquid evaporates out from the water, if you stir it up a few times, then you can go ahead and remove from the pan. You can see the sugar crystals on the bottom sticking to the bottom of the pan. That's perfectly fine. Take it off the heat and set it to the side. For our ground pork, once it's done, or at least 90% cooked, because you're going to cook it a little bit longer, you're going to add your onions and peppers back to the pan. We also added in some butter to that and then mixed all that in together to combine those ingredients. Now it's time to make our sauce. We added in some sesame oil, some soy sauce, some chili garlic oil, some ground ginger, and some additional sugar substitute. Then go ahead and mix all that together. Once everything is well combined and the sauce is coated and touching all the meat, go ahead and let that just simmer for another minute or so for all those flavors to cook in as well. And now it's time to plate. We're going to serve this family style. So basically just took a couple of spoonfuls of our cauliflower rice and spread that out all across our plate that we have here. And then over top of that, we are adding in our meat. This is our ground pork with the onions and peppers and our sauce that we made for that. Top that with some lime zest. And then put in our cilantro. And we're going to place our lime wedges around the sides of the plate for garnish as well as for additional flavor. And then over top of that, lastly, we're adding in the sugar coated peanuts that we added to it. Now this here is our final product. This dish looks very nice. Looks like it intentionally is supposed to look like that, but I'm literally just layering all of the toppings on top of each other. We have the cauliflower rice on the bottom, our pork and onions in the middle, and our cilantro, peanuts, and lime zest on top. All these flavors came together very well. Here we're just squirting our lime juice over top of that. You can use as much of that as you want. The cauliflower rice really doesn't have any taste to it. Whatever you add to it or mix to it or flavor it with is pretty much the flavor that it takes over. Kind of like tofu, but not as well as tofu, but it works well for rice. The pork and onions and peppers mixture that tasted really well. You really don't have to use pork if you don't want to. I can see this dish definitely working with ground turkey or ground chicken or anything like that, or just our regular diced chicken. I didn't add any heat to this or anything. I did add some jalapenos and sriracha to it on my plate that I ate with, but not on the video or anything. But you can definitely welcome to do that yourself. Jalapenos on everything. But everything worked out great. This dish was nice and sweet. It wasn't really that spicy or anything. It just had the sweet chili garlic oil, which isn't that hot. And all the flavors meshed well. The cilantro added a nice punch to it. The peanuts added some crunch, as well as the vegetables. Everything worked really great on this. If you have any comments or questions or anything about this video, as always, please leave them in the comment section below. And as always, thank you guys for watching.
Enjoy. Please subscribe. Enjoy.
Hey guys, as always, please like, share, and subscribe. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comment section below. All menu items are listed in the description box. And thank you guys for watching.